How's it going, folks? I am the Casual Gamer. Welcome to the Minecraft world of the century. This is Unscripted SMP, ladies and gentlemen, and I've already died. To start off the video, we got a little bit of wood. We died to a couple of zombies, died to a couple of skeletons. I kind of got gangbanged over here in a corner by these two zombies. We're not going to talk about it. After that, I just kept on getting the stone and kept on killing things and trying to survive. The beginning of Minecraft is way harder than I remember it being, and I'm upset about it. It took me way too long to punch this zombie. I got bullied. I got bullied right here. I got shot by a skeleton because, skeletons in this game defy all types of physics and they don't listen to any type of rules. They are invincible, and if they can see you, they can kill you and will kill you every time. I also found this little island, but first I was like, I gotta get this bamboo. Bamboo is one of the greatest things in the game. It adds so much life to anywhere that you're at. And I'm looking at this island and I'm just like, I kind of like the way that this looks. Kind of feels nice. Took a little swim, went in the water a little bit, got onto the island, started getting attacked by everything that could walk. Anything with legs, honestly, started trying to climb up my butthole just a little bit. It was a little uncomfortable, so I made some torches to stop the spawn rate. Because nighttime is scary in this world, and we're not even on hardcore or hard. 3 zombies rolling up on me at the moment. Got a creeper at the end. Running around all of them just like, oh hell, this is going to be terrible. And then I took a look at him and I was like, you know what? I'm a Minecraft pro. I've been doing this for 10 years. I got this. I can take him. Get rid of the zombie. Get rid of the other zombie. Hit him in the corner. Just the creeper remaining. Get him pinned up. Take the explosive damage. Luckily, we got mob griefing off. And I don't care what your opinion is on that. Because if you've probably noticed, we also have keep inventory for situations like this. Where I get run up on by 2 skeletons and they gangbang me. Like I've been saying. So I started building out this little platform right here, started making things a little bit better, and then I was like, you know what? I need wood before I do anything. I'm trying to build a house. You know what I did? I got me some wood. I started getting all the wood on the island. I planted some saplings. I made some things happen, and I started taking down this little dirt mound because I don't want to live on this uneven-ass little platform that we got going on right here. I'm trying to make a nice house, live a life, maybe start a family, you know what I'm saying? So I started cutting down more wood because that's obviously what you do at the beginning of any Minecraft world because I'm not trying to run out of this stuff. Newsflash, I still did. Then I decided instead of building it back up, let's just tear it all down. Let's just burn it to the ground, all of it. Take out this tree, keep on trucking. That's the story of the video. I'm just gonna let you know. There's a lot of tree chopping, a lot of fast movements, a lot of speed pacing and stuff like that. As you can tell, I'm great at this whole voiceover thing. I've been doing this for years. I'm a professional. I'm a professional. I'm a Minecraft player. But no, seriously, the plan is for this to become a much more regular thing for us to start doing Minecraft content over here on the casual, as well as other things. I just got to find the time for it. Thank you for all the new subscribers. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for following. Thank you for supporting. As always, catch me at twitch.com at twitch.tv/UCW user unknown, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the video. I hope you all have a great time. And ignore my terrible commentary. Ooh, or even like left it, but like cut it in half like this. I think there's a way to make them crossplay now. I would be full of shit, but I feel like I heard it about the messing around you have to do probably isn't worth it. So I know that like Mineplex and like the super big Minecraft servers on PC, I know that they are available on Bedrock somehow, and you can play with like PC players and stuff like that. But I'm using a Minecraft realm, and as far as realms are concerned, I believe that Bedrock is like it's exclusive to Bedrock only or Java, and like a dad trainer doesn't have Minecraft on his PC, so he would have to buy it again, or I just could have made it on Bedrock and he can play on his Switch and his Xbox and shit like that. So to be considerate to everybody, I said fuck me. And just did it on Bedrock Edition, which I have always been kind of critical of, just because it feels very wonky at times, and I don't like this, but they put this in base game anyway. But in realms and shit like that, with the addition of like the marketplace add-ons and stuff like that. Because if you buy a Bedrock realm for the same price as buying a Java realm, you get the marketplace pass that comes with it, and you can get all the different like console mods and stuff. So we've got machines and we've got furniture. in this one. I don't know how the machines work. I've done a little bit with the furniture. It adds like archways and chairs and like just aesthetic stuff, and I'm a builder personally, so like having stuff to put in my builds to make it look cool, fuck yeah. I do really like this little island though, surrounded by the jungle. I will need to get out of here and find like spruce wood or dark oak or something, because I can't stand jungle wood, dude. Yeah. So here, simple to PC mods, how you can have the how like most mods, if they're pretty big, will have the like guidebook. There is the guide to furniture. So like hanging leaves, you can get saplings and do shit with. You can craft all of the furniture. There's a furniture merchant that it adds in. It also adds in like placeable food and stuff like that. So like I can take a bread and put it in my inventory, and it makes placeable bread, and I can put it down on the counter. It adds so much, dude. There's pet beds that it adds in, and then this is just basic machinery. Create farms, factories, storage systems, nuclear reactors, equipment, much more basic machinery. The ultimate machine add-on. Teaches you the principles of mechanics, where like you have to have power, have to have a battery, and then it can hook up to everything. There's like windmills and shit. So the plan is to get out of the very Minecraft vanilla part, and this book apparently. There we go. The plan is to get out of the very Minecraft vanilla part fairly early on, so that we can start playing around with like the automatic farming and the automation of like turning iron dust into iron ingots and shit like that. Because like I've said, I played Minecraft for a very long time. So the more stuff that isn't base game, the better for me, so that I can stay interested. There's also a Tinker's Construct add-on for console now, and then I want to put like this right here, just a signature, because I kind of want to do like an archway coming off the house from back here, where it like comes up, there's a balcony and then like a stairway, and it goes over this. I think that'd be cool. I think that would be pretty cool. I don't have nearly enough cobblestone to start trying to do this. I don't see any sheep either. I moved away just a little bit. So there's a ravine that you jump into, and you just kind of travel it down. And that ravine flows into this river right here. So it's super easy to get here from spawn. So I'm not really worried about spawn point currently. Yeah, sorry, brother, sorry.
So sick of saying this next year's gonna be my year. Like all the bad stuff that happened to me last year. All the things I have been through, the same as what I've been through. All the friends I have been through, the same as what I've been through. I got that rock and I got that roll. I get to the top, but it falls back down. It all comes around. My boulder rolls back down. Got that rock and I got that roll. I get to the top, but it falls back down. It all comes around. My boulder rolls back down. Sisyphus just comes right back around. Takes a few more pills to get it down. I could quit, but I'm not ready now. I got that rock and I got that roll. Oh, I got that rock and I got that roll. I got that rock and I got...
That is adorable. This is incredible. How do I tame you? Yeah, peak gameplay of a panda right here. How do I tame him? Be my friend. This over here feels like it's just a little too much in my opinion. Like, I think I can get the same out of it by not doing this little offshoot over here. You can't tame pandas, but you can gain their trust more than the more when you feed them, or technically become like a little lost dog coming back to the feeder. Oh, well that's fine. As long as he stays. He's showing me his belly right now, bro. Like, how can you not? How could you not love this?
I was born in the north of the state in the summer of '78. A girl as fair as the fair and the fertile soul.
All right, we're gonna, yeah. Because I can't do the basic ass cobblestone, at least on the floor. On the walls it doesn't look very bad, but on the floor, dude, I can't.
To find a treasure of my own, but all I found was some unturned stone. And the moral of this song: life's not always fair, but we can get somewhere if we get up and dust ourselves off and say a prayer. Life's not always fair.
Okay, so we've got a little foundation, little foundation of a base. Since we don't have enough glass to really finish anything, I'm just gonna go ahead and put this away. Actually, we don't need sand for anything else, so I'm just gonna go ahead and let that finish out. However, we did run through all of our charcoal that way, so wood is definitely gonna be a priority. We're probably gonna need to go mining at some point to get resources. We can go ahead and get this filled in with jungle wood just to get the floor done of what we've got so far. Bang, 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 bang. Definitely would like to get a bed here soon. Good thing mob briefing's off. I'd be pissed right now.
Life's not always fair. Some days I feel like I've wasted my youth, and I'm too long in the tooth to keep believing I'll find.
We were working on the house, but we got really low on resources, so I went back out, started chopping more wood, because that's the name of the game. I got blown up, and that's just what happened. Since I was already on a resource run, though, I decided to stay at spawn, start chopping trees down. Had to hit the classic bob and weave on a tree to chop down the top block in Minecraft. I love this game. It doesn't make me want to lose my mind. at all sometimes. Went to chop down a bitch oak tree. It didn't go down, so I didn't take it down because it didn't want to leave the ground, and that's where it's gonna stay. Damn it, I'm not cutting that shit down. Just kept on getting wood, jungle, and oak because I decided for the first time in my life that I actually wanted to build with jungle wood. My axe broke. I got really sad for a second. Went to go back into the ravine and then was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to get this coal. And then I remembered that you cannot mine underneath water at all and it sucks. Saw all the sand that's right here and I was just like, you know what? We're just going to start taking it out. We're going to get it out of the way. Or did that happen later? That happened later, I guess. Oh, no, we're cutting down the leaves right here. Okay. I don't even know what's going on in my own video. There's the sand. That's where it is. We started getting sand, making sure that we were ready to get the rest of the glass for the top floor because we're going to need a whole lot of glass for this building and anything that's attached to it now because we've already set the style and it's glass, jungle oak, or jungle wood and stone bricks and cobblestone. So I just got an obscene amount of sand and we still have sand and then it's 2 days after I actually streamed this. We're still working with sand. I started to decide that I had about enough sand right about here because I was having to go underwater to get it, and I was like, I'm really not dealing with this. Let me swim around real quick. Let me get everything that I need, and let me get up on out of here and go get the next thing on the list. Next thing on the list was some type of reliable food resource, so I was looking for a village. I was looking for some type of watermelon or pumpkin. Didn't get very far into the forest before I found an absolutely massive watermelon vein. I had to take a quick shot for this real quick though, because screenshot purposes, it looked really nice right there. Yep, you saw it happen. It looks really cool. Got to get the thumbnail. Sorry for the flash warning. Now I have to get up it, which is definitely not what I was planning on. And then I saw the watermelons, and I was just like, oh, we are saved. We are saved. Brothers, we have food. Ignored that zombie and shouldn't have. He started lighting me up. He was on fire. So I was like, you know what? Let me get this watermelon and get the hell out of Dodge because I'm not trying to die. Again, I have to get back all the way back over here. I'm a little bit far away from spawn. You know, I'm trying to keep this going. I got a good feeling about this, and I want to get as many resources as possible. I'm tired of having to leave the house every 2 days. Got about 2 stacks of watermelon slices. It was definitely a good haul. And then I started walking through the forest a little bit more, realized that I went right back to where I was, killed a cow out of frustration, and then went back up the hill and decided to get back on my feet and start trucking. Saw these big ass jungle trees, and I was like, I really don't want to deal with these, man. I'm just trying to get out of here. Found more watermelon, got really excited for a second, and I was like, dude, we gonna be eating for days. I'm gonna be able to have so many farms and so much farmland and watermelon and blah, 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 boop. And then I was like, all right, I think we got enough food. But then I kept going for a second. I remember what I was thinking though. I'm looking over like, damn, I'm kind of hungry in real life for real. And then I found a village, and I was like, oh, the entire objective has just changed. More watermelon, ran right past them. Now that we're in the village, though, I was really scared of accidentally right-clicking one of the beds. I needed to get 2 of them because I wanted to have a double bed upstairs in my bedroom, but I didn't want to right-click into any of them and go to sleep. It's daytime, so, like, you know, it's not awful, but at the same time, as soon as I walked into this house right here, I right-clicked the bed. And you can see right there where I'm just like, oh no. Obviously it's almost nighttime as well, so I was like, mobs are going to start spawning, and if I die here, I'm going to spawn in this village, and I have no idea how to get back to the house that I have. I also really didn't realize that was going to happen until a little bit later of being in the village, so I just started getting stuff, started breaking lecterns, started getting bookshelves, and was like, you know what, we're going to ball out till we fall out. I'm going to have a full inventory, and I'm going to find my way back to the base. It's going to be a-okay. And then I started to realize that the sun was going down. I was like, you know, if I die while I'm over here, there is no automatic respawn. There is no coming back. There is respawn in this village and restart from where you're at right now, and you almost have a complete house. So I started to panic just a little bit, ran downstairs, and I was just like, you know, I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. I kept placing the lectern down. It was really annoying. Really, really annoying. Even watching this back, it was really starting to, it's even pissing me off now, just to be honest. Trying to get as much food as possible, because like I said, we have definitely been struggling on food this entire time. And then I had to go through, and I was just like, you know what, after we get everything looted, I'm gonna have to take out all these beds. Every single bed in this entire village that I could have possibly hit potatoes. Any bed that I could have possibly hit or right-clicked, I gotta get up out of this village. So I took out the first 2 whenever I got it. Got there, went to this house for no reason, took out the bed already, takes out this guy's bed. I didn't even go into that house. Made sure I looted that. You know, we're all looking at the same house that I actually walked to and slept in. It was the last house that I went into. It was the last one. And then right after that, I'm getting shot by this skeleton, and I'm just like, you know what? The time has probably come. Get out of the way. Back into another house. Skeleton right there. Got a mummy that's going to try and, you know, do something to my bum. Got a little bit of weed on the way out, got into the house, zombie runs up on me, creeper right there, catches the explosion. I was taking damage, I was bobbing and weaving, I was trying to get out of here, and then I realized I don't know how to get back to my house. I might as well just die and go back to spawn where I know how to get home. Saw a camel, that was cool. Crazy experience. Really glad that I didn't just leave because I found that brewing stand. Looked at this and I was like, you know, what is that? That's a really cool block. Then realized it was white glazed terracotta, and I really don't care about white glazed terracotta. There's also a terracotta biome that's right over there. And then the spider runs up, starts biting my ankles, and I'm just like, dude, there's so many mobs out here. I'm gonna die. Maybe I do need to sleep here. Maybe I need to respawn and just try and get back to the village. And then that mummy ran up and ran me. He ran me hard. Now I'm back at spawn, and I'm just like, all right, I know exactly how to get back home. Run up to the base, and we all good. I survived, technically. I died twice on a super simple adventure and really don't have anything to show for it. But I've got a bed now, and the house is coming together pretty well. And then after you get done doing anything in Minecraft, you got to put everything away, go through the whole annoying inventory management process, make things into what you need, refine things. In this case, I had to make charcoal because I haven't found a lick of coal the whole time we've been playing except for those first 2 pieces. Refined the bread, made that into it, and I was like, you know, we got to get a second chest or something in here because I'm running out of storage real fast. Let me replant these saplings. Let me get some bamboo and feed the panda man. We need a name for him. In the panda we trust. The panda makes all things holy. We also got a parrot in the process. That was really cool. I'm really happy about that, to be honest. The parrot is probably the coolest thing. His name is Jeff. I already named him.
Don't know why I have to try, why I have to fight, why I have to lose all the people I like. But I see my reflection in the good of it all. Yeah, it's never easy, but I'm standing tall. I can hear my mama's voice from way down here, and she's saying it ain't easy, but we have to persevere. Gotta stand up, gotta be tough, gotta be who you want if you really want enough. And I hope you have a friend, and I hope they tell you this. And if you have a lover, then I hope they give you a kiss. And I hope you have a sister, and I hope she's sincere. And I hope she says it ain't easy, but we have to persevere.
You know, I woke up after that nap and I was like, you know what? I need to go in, I need to explore. We need to go on an adventure. We need to get stuff. So I just picked a different direction and started running. I ate a couple of my mellow slices in the water and I was like, we're going to have a good day. It's going to be a great time. We're going to find a bunch of stuff. Little did I know this is probably going to be one of the least successful adventures I've ever been on in Minecraft history. I found like 8 iron, a couple coal, a little bit, died like 4 times. It was pretty interesting. It was riveting gameplay, if you ask me. Found the village again on accident and then never found it again. I looked for it twice before I stopped streaming and could never find it. Found this little ravine right here. Really liked it, actually. Was getting some good coal, some good iron, getting some good resources from it. And all of a sudden, I'm telling myself, get effed, kid. You ain't getting nothing. You ain't finding anything. You're not finding any holes. You're not getting loot. You're not getting ore. You're not getting anything other than a pat on the back and maybe a pat on the ass. Other than that, you're effed. You're screwed. You're freaked. I did find a good amount of coal here, though. We have about a stack and a half of coal by the end of this, I believe. And it kept going down, and I was like, yo, this is sick. This looks super cool. Found some iron, was living my best life. I was having a great time. I thought that we were surely about to be on the ups. I was going to get so much iron, get some gold, get some good shit, come back home with diamonds, be ready to go. We can actually get into some of the furniture and some of the mechanics and stuff like that. The whole point of what I want to actually try out in this little experiment that we're doing on the unscripted SMP. Then I got jumped by 2 more zombies. Skeleton runs up, snipes me from through the crevice. I don't know how he didn't hit the rocks or anything like that, but you know what? We're not going to ask any questions. We're just going to keep on going with it. I might as well not care. I found another little spot, got a little bit of coal, got some copper, and then find out, you know, I'm not really having any more fun right now. I got things that are going on. I probably need to end the stream here in a second. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode 1 of Minecraft, the unscripted SMP, as it has been unofficially called. Please leave your recommendations for a name for the panda in the comment section below. And if you can bear with me and my terrible commentary at times, and maybe found me interesting, you know, might have liked what you saw a little bit, maybe drop a like, drop a subscription if you're really feeling generous, and I will see you guys in the next Minecraft video.
Cracks in the mirror, reflections a ghost, haunted by whispers, the ones I fear most. A shadow's grin cuts through my skin, lost in the void where it all begins. The wires are tangled, they spark in my head, a symphony screaming of words left unsaid. Static erupts, it drowns out